the other game for the day, which was Rockets and Warriors. Um, Game 5 for them. Um, Warriors were up 3-1 in that series. Um, and the Rockets came out firing, man. They finally got a good game from Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet's the veteran. For y'all who fans out there, y'all remember him. He's been with the Rockets for a minute now, but he was with the Raptors there when they won back in 2019 with Kawhi out there. He's 1 year. Um, but they did look good. I felt like, I mean, the Warriors, they threw in the towel, man. It wasn't even a fourth of the way through the third quarter, and they was already pretty much thrown in the towel. And they were getting dominated, but I just expected more fight still. Um, and the crazy thing about it though, at one point, the Warriors, they had their, of course, their backups in, and the backups got it down because they were up. Rockets were up around 20, 25 points, and they got it down to about 13. And then the Rockets just they took back off again there. Um, but the real thing, Steph 4-13 for the night. Uh, and Jimmy 2 of 10. That's definitely not a recipe for them winning, right? Um, but I do think off of their veteran presence there, man, they're gonna end up taking this series. Um, and I say that because I don't see consistency with the Rockets. There's not really a go-to person. Uh, Fred VanVleet, up and down. Jalen Green, super. I can't even really say up and down because, man, I went back and looked. I've been watching the game. I'll go back and watch the game, but of course, I like looking at the stats too. And man, I mean, game 1, 7 points. All right, man. First year in the playoffs, your first game, you might have had it rough, man. You trying to figure the defense out. Second game, 38. Oh, okay, okay. We're gonna work with that. He figured something out. He unlocked something right there. He unlocked something right there. Next game, 8. Next game, 9. And even in this win tonight, 11. Uh, he's very streaky, man. I know he's young, man, but yeah, that's one crazy thing. I'll take somebody who's gonna give me a consistent 20 over some stat line like that any day of the week. Shoot, 18, 17, 18 points. As long as they're gonna give it to me consistently. You know what I mean? So, but that was a good series. If you ask me how many, I, I mean the Warriors are going back home. Um, I don't see Steph having that game. I don't see Jimmy having that game. And the defense is definitely up with Jimmy. So now you got Jimmy and Draymond manning that back line, and that's toughness right there. You got the toughness and grit, and that's one thing you gotta have that for the championship, man. You gotta have some type of toughness on your squad, and you gotta have some type of grit. And going backwards, that's no